Good time zones, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway right here on the iCast Racing Network. This is a little bit different than what we're used to as we get ready for these. One moment. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to get ready here to go green flag racing uh, here on NASCAR Racing Season 2003 as we take a look here at that number 40 machine of Matthew Smith. I'm sorry, that's the number 4 machine there of Robert Weaver. We have the number 93 machine. That would be the 93 of Coben. As we are now switching ourselves over into qualifying now for this race. This is a very, again, this is going to be a very unique race here. As, let me see. So I don't think there's a way I can actually watch these guys qualify. If you guys take a look at the ticker up top, that's going to figure out who's who. So right now, that number 4 machine is a Robert Weaver. The number. So let's go ahead and go through this. The drivers here real quick. So the 00 machine is going to be Richard Eisel. The 09 Joseph Hawley. The number 4 Robert Weaver. The number 7 is going to be Jonathan Peavy. The 11 Joshua Mauricio will be in the number 11. Matthew Smith will be in the number 14. The 17 is going to be Shannon Milliken. Eddie Slimp, he will be in the number 20. Jack Markle, he will be in the number 24 machine. Ed Boatman, he'll be driving that number 55 machine. Dan Mann, he will be in the 81. The 88 is going to be Randy Peñas. And then Bruce Deagle, he will be in that number 99 machine. Let me see what we can do. So as of right now, I'm not able to view any of the information at the moment. But as of right now, that number 55 machine of Ed Boatman, he's on the pole with a 49.043. So really good lap time for the number 55 Boatman. And right behind him right now, it's going to be that 301 machine. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be 301. Let me see if I can get a name on that 301 machine. So that's actually Flashbang. I'm not exactly sure who Flashbang is. Hey guys, who's in the 301? Okay. Do you want me to call you Flashbang? Beautiful. All right. So the 301 is going to be a Flashbang. Uh, then you got Robert Weaver in the number 4 machine. Dan Mann up in that 4th or that 9th spot at the moment. Let's take a look here. All right, so now we're gonna switch over here into our practice session. So the 09, this is going to be Holy. Give me just one moment here, guys. Do we have an updated full list of the drivers tonight? All right, so we're going to come back here with Holy and that pure orange car. Now we've got that driver of that number 19 machine. He's coming out here on track. That's going to be Mauricio. I'm showing a number 19. Yeah. Let's go ahead and ride on board here. There we go. Here we go. We're going to ride on board here for one whole lap around Indianapolis Motor Speedway, around this 2.5 mile speedway. Very unique course. Built back in the early 1900s, right about 1902, I believe it was. As they will fly down here on the back straightaway. This is a very, very long run to turn 3. As he gets right up against that wall and down into turn number 3, and he's going to slide up the track just a little bit. Going to hold or lose a little bit of momentum there as they dive back down into turn 4 here. Oh, blew an engine. Right. As we look here at that number 93 machine. Of Cuba. Let me go ahead and bring up my notepad here. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, so let me write all this down. So you. All right, so I'll change this as we go. So the 93. Joseph Hawley in the 09. Mauricio, he's in the 19. The 88 is Randy Panis. Robert Weaver in the 4. The 7, Jonathan Peavy. The 09, Joseph Hawley. The 14. Eddie Slump in the 20. Shannon Milkinen is not in. 55 is a Boatman. Dan Mann. 88. 93, 99. So 0. 4. 7. 0009. 14. There we go.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to go green flag racing here. And just trying to get a good view of here so we can go through the starting lineup. So starting on the pole, it's going to be that number 7 machine. All right, give me one moment here.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alrighty. So starting on the pole, it's going to be that number 7 of Jonathan Peavy. Starting second, it's going to be the number 19 of Joshua Mauricio. The 00 of Richard Eisel. Flashbang in the 0 in the 301 machine. The 55, Ed Boatman to his outside. It's going to be Hawley. Weaver is going to be on the outside there. The 81, D-Man. The 88 of Randy Panis. Vale Odinson. Kuba. And Slemp will round out the field as we are getting ready to go green flag racing here. And we are green flag here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As we see these drivers now flying down the into turn number 1 here. As we move up back here for your race lead, you have the 7 of Jonathan Peavy. He's out to an early lead on the exit of turn number 2. And right behind him, you've got that number 19 machine of Mauricio. So he's doing a phenomenal job keeping up pace currently with your race leader. I feel like it resets it every time. Or am I doing it? Ah, here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Heading down into the corner here, the 00 machine of Richard Eisel. He's making some, sideways. Sideways. Bring it down. He's going to hold it down to the inside as he... Alrighty, so he's going to go ahead and pull away here from the racing scene. So that separates a little bit of everybody. as we continue to move up back up here to your race lead between these two drivers. This is going to be the number 7 machine of Jonathan Peavy and the number 19 of Mauricio, still running nose to tail, heading down here into turn number 1, and everybody else behind them. Currently running in that third spot is going to be Flashbang. He's going to be that first orange car up here right in front of that number 99 of Dingle. Dingle looking to try to make a move into turn number 3. Not able to do it as these guys will come. Oh. Here we go. As Dingle, he's trying to make a move here on that 301 machine of Flashbang. And here comes that 55 now of Ed Boatman. He's staying right there in his draft, not able to make a run here on the front straightaway as they dive down here into turn number 1, as they are currently working lap number 4 of 160. A slight contact into the outside wall there for Dingle, and that's going to open up the door for the 55 machine of Boatman to make a run here on the exit. Not able to capitalize on that on that moves there. Let's come back up here and take a look at your race leaders. That number 19 machine still right behind Mauricio. Sorry, that is Mauricio. Still right behind Peavy in that number 7 machine. And here comes that number 55 machine now of Ed Boatman. He's looking to try to make a run here on Dingle now. Not able to do anything with him as they exit turn number 2. The 55 machine here of Boatman still trying to see what he can do about getting around that number 99 machine. And however, Dingle, he's still trying to figure out how to get around Flashbang in that bright orange machine out front. So nothing's able to happen at the moment, but Robert Weaver in that number 4 machine, he is now right behind them, still enjoying watching this race here as they come through turns 1 here again. Really good racing back here for that 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th spots. Let's go ahead and make our way back up here to your race leaders. Currently, that number 7 machine of Peavy, he's doing a phenomenal job at, keeping it out front. And that 19 machine of Mauricio, he's not really allowing him to pull away. He is probably just about 1 second ahead, but that right there, ladies and gentlemen, at the line, that is your separation. Just half a second between the 7 and the number 19 machine. That 301 still hanging out back here in that 2nd or that 3rd spot. And let's go ahead and jump back here to these drivers back here. And out front of this little pack here in 3rd spot, still that 301 machine of Flashbang holding off the 99 and the 55. So if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to have a phenomenal run here, holding on to that 3rd spot as these drivers head back down here into turn number 3. I'm sorry, down the front straightaway now. Got a little bit lost on where I was. But what a great run so far. Everybody keeping their noses clean as they dive down here into turn number 1. So far, that 99 of Dingle, he's not able to do anything with that 301 machine just yet. Let's go ahead and fly back here. This one here is going to be that 09 of Holy. So he's in the other bright car back here. the 88 of Randy Panis. He's got company back there as well from that number 81 machine of Dan Mann. Then that 14 all the way back here of Valley Odinson, who's coming up down the front straightaway now. He is sitting just about 18 seconds back in that 10th spot from your race leader. As we come back here to the 93 and 00, these guys are duking it out back here. We're probably just about that 11th spot. Yeah, 12th, 13th spot. As we jump back up here to your race leaders, that number 7 machine, he has pulled out to almost a full second. As we jump back up here with that 301 machine and company, the number 99 machine of Dingle still holding on to that 4th spot, but that 301 has pulled away a little bit from the rest of this field. So they're still trying to get it all sorted back here, as that 55 is now all over the back bumper. He may be looking into turn 3 to make a run. Not able to make anything happen with that just yet. As we go ahead and see that pass here from Ed Boatman. I'll get this right sooner or later. As we look back to those machines in the back here, that 301 machine still holding on strong. And now he's got a lot of company out of that number 55 machine of Ed Boatman. As Boatman, he's looking to try to make a run here on Flashbang. Still not able to make anything happen, but he's right there with Flashbang, so he's not letting him pull away too much. He's the only one that's been able to keep up with Flashbang now as they come down the front straightaway and heading down into turn number 1. Still not able to get a decent run here as they drive now through turns 1 and 2. That 55 a little bit. Now he's got to run on Flashbang, not able to make it on the exit or into turn 2. But on the back straightaway, they will now drag race for that 3rd spot. And as of now, that 55 has taken over. So Boatman has moved up to that 3rd spot now. And that's going to put Flashbang. And that's going to put Flashbang right behind him in that 4th spot. So definitely something that Flashbang did not want to see happen early on in this race. But we got this battle back here that 09 machine of Joseph Holy, he has caught that 4 machine of Weaver, and he's now making a move heading down into turn number 1. So this is going to be that battle for that 6th spot. Not able to make anything happen with it, but he's still right on the back bumper of that Rock and Roll Racing number 4 machine. On the exit, he's got a decent draft. He's going to pull out here, I'd imagine, heading down into turn number 3. As they come down this back straightaway, no, he's going to stay tucked right behind that number 4 machine as they dive into turn 3, into the short chute, heading over to turn 4. Let's pull back up here to your race leader of Jonathan Peavy. He's doing a phenomenal job. He's out to just about a 1.31 second lead over that 19 machine of Mauricio. That right there, that's your separation between the two. And they are catching the lap down car of, I believe that's a 00 machine of Richard Eisel. So Eisel, he's getting ready to go lap down just about 14, 15 laps into this event. And as you see here, that number 55 now, he is absolutely just pulling away from Flashbang. So Mauricio, he's not, the 55 of Boatman, he's a main on a mission right now as he's trying to track down Mauricio. as we have this 3-car battle back here for that 5th spot. That's going to be between Dingle, the 4 machine of Weaver, and the 09 of Joseph Holy. So these guys are duking it out back here, and the 4 machine looking, but here comes Holy. He's gotten to the inside here on the exit of turn 4. Oh, the 4 car, I'm sorry, turn 2. The 4 car hard into the outside wall, as they will go ahead and swap position there. A hard hit there for that number 4 machine, but looks like there is no damage to Weaver, so he's going to go ahead and keep it facing straight here as we take a look here at that 09 machine of Joseph Holy. And right now everything is staying single file at the moment as we continue to watch as we continue to watch this race here. As we see Slep here, he's gonna go ahead and pull in here. We just heard that the 93 of Kuba, he has retired for the evening. As we take a look here at Flashbank, as he's got that number 90. He's got that number 99 of Bruce Deagle now right behind him. And now that 09 machine has caught this group here. As the 55, he continues to pull away. And now we see that 09 of Holy trying to make a move on that 99 now of Deagle. Not able to make a move, but he almost had it there. And on the entry of turn number 3, he will now get his nose in, and Holy, he will get out in front, as you see that number 99 machine almost hit that outside wall, and that's going to allow that 4 machine of Weaver to get by him as well. So that's going to move the 99 all the way back there to that 7th spot. So definitely not what that number 99 machine of Deagle wanted to see, as we continue to watch these drivers drive. You know, these guys are putting on a good show, you know, for only having just about 11 cars, 13 cars out here on track. These guys are having a phenomenal run so far, as we take a look here now at your race leader of PV. Once again, you know, he's put out almost a 4-second gap back to that number 19 machine of Mauricio. So the 7 machine, he is absolutely dominant early on in this race, as they are coming down the back straightaway for the 19th time. So he has led all the laps so far here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Kiss the Bricks 400. And so far at this pace, PV, he just very well be able to kiss those bricks, especially if he's able to lead all 160 laps, as he's coming out of turn number 4 to come down this this front straightaway now. As we take a look here at the number 19 of Mauricio, he's also doing a phenomenal job, still hanging back just about 4 seconds now. So 4.5 seconds just about. And then you go back a little bit more to him. You got the 55 of Boatman. He's trying to reel in that number 19 machine, and I believe he is getting closer. But at the same time, PV, he is still pulling away big time between the two. So I'm just watching that gap between 2nd and 3rd disintegrate. So at some point here, we very well could possibly see a battle. Oh, as I change cameras. Didn't mean to do that. As we come back here to that 301 machine now. Here we go. The 301 of Flashbang. He's doing pretty good, keeping that 09 at bay. Holy. These two drivers running the same identical paint scheme, but we're still right there on their tail is that number 99 machine of Deagle and the 4 of Weaver. So this group of 4 here, you know, they're pretty much got themselves evened out, and you know, they're not really racing hard per se at the moment, but you know, as long as they can keep each other in the grasp like they are, you know, at the end of this race, we could have a pretty decent battle back here for that 4th spot. And I am continuing to watch the separation between 2nd and 3rd keep dropping. That they are now down just they are just within and we are going to have our first caution. There it is right there. And oh no. And this one here involved your race leader. Let's go ahead and come back here and take a look, see what happened. Let's take a look here. So all that actually happened in front of your race leader between that 14 and 00. The 00 got up into the wall. The 14 involved as well. As you see, the 00 and the 7 both have the worst of it. Definitely very definitely a big heartbreak there for that number 7 machine of PV, but so far that's not going to really do much harm to him, as he's still got a pretty clean race car, as these drivers will come down pit road this time. As you see the entire field coming down to get fresh tires and fuel. Yeah, so as we see a couple drivers leaving out of the pits. As we continue to have one car sitting down here on pit road. We just got word that Valley in that number 14 machine. Let's go to that 14. Cam, he just had a camshaft blow, so the number 14, he is going to retire out of this event. Definitely not what he wanted. As we're taking here a look at Flashbang, he's gonna slow up here right behind that number 88 machine. And as you see, that 09 of Joseph Holy, he's coming down pit road. He was not able to find his pit stall the last time, so he's now going to inch his way down to see if he can find his pit stall, and this time he will find it. And as you guys see that right there, that number 14 machine, he lost he lost his camshaft. And that number 93 machine, as Kuba, he also retired as well. As we are working lap 25, this next time by, we should get that that one to go signal from our flagman. Just a moment here, guys. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get these drivers here lined up. So these guys are gonna line up double file, but we're going old school. So all right, so our inside lane that will form up, they are going to be your lap down cars. So we still got two cars currently on one lap down. It's going to be the 00 machine of Richard Eisel and that number 20 machine of Eddie Slimp. So these guys, they're going to go ahead and pull up beside your race leaders, as these guys are still trying. So these guys are going to try to fight to at least get one of their laps back. We are getting ready to go green flag racing right again here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. All right, we are going back green flag racing. That number 19 machine of Mauricio will bring the field to the green flag. That 00 machine of Eisel trying to get one of his laps back. And we are back green flag racing right here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, as these drivers are diving down here into turn number 1. That 55 machine trying to get on right behind that 00, not able to do it. And he's going to fall back all the way to roughly, oh, big contact, that 88 car up into the wall. And this is going to be flashbang involved as well. So this is going to bring out so we're going to, yep, the caution is out. We're going to come back here and let me see if there's a way. Here it is right here. So let's come back here, take a look. So that 88 machine, he just absolutely gets plowed from behind. And that was, again, from Flashbang, guys. So we're going to go back here one more time, take a look, see what happened. All right, here they come. Just that 88 machine just did not get in there as hard as everybody else was anticipating. And I just got word from race control that this here will be the first oh, that number 4 machine got, that 4 machine just got spun down onto pit road. Let's come back here and take a look. All right, here we go. Yeah, it looks like we just got a little bit of a stack up. All right. As we have more drivers here now leaving the pits. Right now, that number 19 of Mauricio and that 7 machine of PV, they are both Alright, here we go. I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. And who was that? Got you. Okay. Thank you for that. Just making sure it wasn't the driver. All right, so coming back to the race, um, big shout out. Would like to definitely do a really big shout out for or to Kyle Davidson, who is sponsoring tonight's event, as we are getting ready to go back green flag racing. Should have just about 2 laps to go. All right, lights are out on the. I was about to say the iRacing pace car, but the lights are out on the NASCAR pace car, as you see those couple cars now lining up down on the inside lane. That 00 once again of Eisel. He's looking to get his other lap back, as we have 9 cars on the 9 cars currently on the lead lap. So he's looking to get that lap back, and same with that number 20 machine of Slimp. So don't give these guys up any time soon, as we are getting ready to go back green flag racing. As our pace car gets ready to pull off here. And it is back in the hands of that number 19 machine of Mauricio. I'm sorry, it's probably Mercurio. I'm sorry about that, Josh. As our pace car is off. And let's go back green flag racing. And we are green flag here once again. What a good start by that number 19 machine. That 00 now back in that 3rd spot now. He's got to keep his nose clean for the moment, as these drivers now dive here into turn number 1 and 2. As we come back up here to your battle for the lead. PB, he's trying to get back to that back bumper as he taps the wall out of turn number 2. So that's going to slow his momentum from catching that 19 of Mercurio. Mercurio. I'm just going to call you Merc, Josh. Josh Merc out front. He is right behind, or he's right in front of PB, who's trying to get back to his back bumper after hitting the wall out of turn 2. but not able to make anything happen with it just yet. As we fall back here to this number 99 machine for this third spot, Deagle, he's trying to hold off that hard-charging 55 of Boatman. As Boatman, he's looking to get into the top 3 here tonight as they dive back into turn number 2 and onto the back straightaway. Still not able to make anything happen with it as we are working lap 33 of this event. As he's using that draft very well to his advantage. As he is staying right there with the 99. As the 99 slips up a little bit. That's going to probably open up the door here for Boatman to make a run. That's not going to happen as he did fall back just a little bit. The 99 got into the wall. And here comes Boatman now looking to the inside, heading down here into turn number 1. He will complete that pass. That number 55 of Ed Boatman will now come up into that third spot, dropping Deagle down to that fourth spot. As we have fantastic racing now all around this speedway. Let's come back here to the 88 of Panis, and I believe that's the 09 there of Joseph Hawley. These guys are back here running hard for that fifth spot. The 88 currently has it. The 09, he wants it as Holy, he will go ahead and get around him. And here comes that 81 machine of Dan Mann. He's now going to try to attack on that 88 here, heading down into turn number 1. But he's just not able to get to his back bumper enough before they got to the corner. As we fall back here just a little bit more to that number 4 machine of Robert Weaver. This pack back here, these guys are running nose to tail at the moment. As the 81, he is still looking to make a move. He's trying to get to the inside of the 88, just not able to get there. So Panis, he's holding off very strong the rest of this field, but here comes the 81 now getting onto the inside. The 4 machine getting a big run down here on the back straightaway as he's trying to hold off that number 301 machine of Flashbang. And Flashbang, he's trying to move himself back up towards the front of this field. Still not able to do it. The 4 car will be able to clear Flashbang. But now, once again, the 88, he's making a good run here. Not able to do anything with it. He's just so strong through the corners, but that 88 machine of Panis, he's able to just get out of these corners a lot better. So that's going to be definitely very interesting to see how these drivers are going to race here. And that 4 car is now trying to get on the run on the inside of that 81. Not able to do it there that time, heading into turn number 4. So these guys will continue to use that draft down the front straightaway as we are coming to lap 37 now of this race. It's really decent running right now, nose to tail, all the way back here for that 6th spot. We may have contact. The 88 is around. Hard contact into the wall. That 88 machine facing backwards. That's going to bring out our caution. Let's go ahead and come back here and take a look, see what happened. Alrighty, so that 88 machine of Randy Panis getting the short end of that stick. Let's take a look here. Heading down into turn 1. Just a good tap there from that 81 machine. But he's going to be able to move. Oh, we have even more trouble here. One car got stuck in the wall from what I am hearing. So we're going to go ahead and... that 4 car is up on his side. Let's go ahead and come back here and take a look, see what happened. Showing he's absolutely stuck in that wall. Go ahead and drop it back just a little bit here. Guys, we're just gonna stay right here and stay full speed here. This is gonna be a little bit after. Yep. So. All right, let's take a look here, see what happened. So that 80. Oh, the 81 got into. Oh, big, huge moment on the entry to turn number 3 and 4. That's going to bring everybody down pit road. A lot. All right, let's take a look here, see what happened here. The 99 machine is facing the wall at the exit of pit road. Let's see what happened here. So just exiting, the 99 came out, made contact. And so that one would be so that one there would be Joseph Hawley and that 09. So that's the 301 there. And I'm looking at the paint scheme, by the way, for the 301 and the 09. It looks like their paint schemes are not in the correct formation in the files. That's the only thing I could think of. Because their numbers are on the front of their car upside down. No, I'm not seeing anything like that. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing. Already, we have just crossed over that. We have crossed over that quarter mark in the race. We are now working lap number 41 of 160. So far, these guys have really put on a decent show so far. So, we're definitely going to have an interesting start here. That number 4 machine, Robert Weaver, he's going to pull up next to your race leaders. All right, here we go. We're going back. Green flag racing. Your your 3 cars on the inside, and we are green flag. That number 19 machine of, I'm sorry, Merck. He got a really good. He pushed PV there to the front. As you see that 55 get mega loose into turn number 1, but he's going to be able to get himself all sorted back out as they exit turn number 2 and come flying down this back straightaway. Right now, your race leaders still running nose to tail heading into turn number 3. Both of them go up the track, and that's going to allow that 55 machine to start making a look possibly on the inside of the 19 as they come down the front straightaway. That 55 of Boatman, he is going to be a force to reckon with by the end of this race. I can tell you that right now. He is still very strong, holding on to that 3rd spot as your race leaders, 1st through 3rd, are now running single file pretty much here into turn number 2. A couple different lines in that little short shoot, but here on the exit of turn 2, they will go single file, and they are going to go ahead and run single file. Let's go ahead and pull back a little bit here as we have the 99 making a move on the 4. The 4 is going to stay high, and so that's going to open up the door for that 00 machine to continue to try to get his lap back. But that 99 of Deagle, he will go ahead and move up into that, that 4th spot now, in front of that 301 machine of Flashbang, as these guys continue to make their way down this front straightaway. Here comes that 00, still trying to make his way back towards the front here, as the 99 goes way wide, and that's going to allow Flashbang to get down underneath of him. He's going to go ahead and clear him now for that 4th spot, and now the driver behind him, so that 4 machine, he is going to be 1 lap down, but everybody else single file for the moment. Let's go ahead and come back up here to your battle for the race lead between PV, the 19 of Merck, and that 99 as Merck gets way loose out of the corner. And Boatman, he's going to try to attack on the outside, not able to get there. He gets there on the bumper. He's looking low, heading down into turn number 1, not able to get to the inside. So for now, that 19 of Merck, he was going to hold on to that 2nd spot. As PV and that number 7 machine, he's going to continue to drive away from these two, as that 55 machine of Boatman now trying to stay in the draft of your race leaders, not to lose so much room. But let's go ahead. As they come through turns. Here they come as we take a look here at the number 99. He is in between that 301 machine and that 09. He's being hunted by the color orange at the moment. So he's looking to try to get in front of that 301 of Flashbang, just to get him away from the orange just a little bit here as they head down here into turn 2, and they fire down this back straightaway. Now let's go ahead and make our way back up towards the front here. Looks like that 55 machine of Boatman was able to get around the 19. So that's going to drop Merck to that third spot. And now here he comes, making his way to the back bumper of your race leader of PV. And as I said, you know, Boatman, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with by the end of this race as they come out of turn number 1 and head down in, I believe this is turn 1 and 2. If not, this is 3 and 4. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Down the back straightaway. So they are at turn 2. And now Boatman, he is right there, practically knocking on the back bumper of PV. He's going to try to take him here probably within the next couple laps. Boatman absolutely strong out of these corners and heading down into turns 1 and turn 3. So this is where that 55 is very, very strong. So this is something we're going to have to watch as you see that 7 machine get into the wall on the exit of turn 4. So PV getting probably a little bit of damage here. And here comes that 55 Boatman. He's going to take a look here on the inside turn 1. Not able to do it, but down the short chute, still not able to do it. So he's going to continue to run right behind that number 7 of PV. But Boatman, he will have a decent run here down the back straightaway in the draft of PV. As they will dive down here into turn number 3. And once again, just that power from that 55 machine being very strong through these corners. Or in the first set of corner, but PV, he just seems like he's a little bit stronger at coming out of the short chutes. So that entry or that exit out of the corners onto these long straightaways, that's where it's really gonna matter, as they now will continue to run nose to tail. But this time that 55 has a better run. He's possibly going to try to look to go on the inside, not able to do it. But here comes that 55 of Boatman. No, there he goes. The 7 of PV got extremely loose, but Boatman was nice. He's going to lay back just a little bit and allow him to regain his composure. And now he's looking for another way to get around him as they come through turns 3 and 4. Now here they come here through turns 1 and 2. We are now working lap 50 of this event. PV Boatman racing hard up here for this spot. Let's jump back here. So your battle back here, they've got themselves a little bit more separated. And now that number 19 machine here of Merck, he is back, lost the top 2 here now, as he's going to pull over it to allow that 00 machine to go around him. So that 19 machine, he might be experiencing some issues, but hopefully that will get itself straightened out as this race goes on. But let's go ahead and make our way back up here to your race lead between PV and that 55 machine of Boatman. Both of these drivers still running nose to tail. Boatman has such a good run here into these turns 1 and 3, but coming out of 2 and 4, that's just where that 7 machine shines. But he gets into the wall that time. That it will open up the door for that 55 machine to make a run here on the front straightaway. Now that 55 is drag racing your race leader now for that top spot. Boatman still on the inside with how strong Boatman is getting into turns 1. He's going to pull right in front of PV, and that's going to turn your race lead over into Boatman will now be your race leader on the exit of turn number 1. and down the back straightaway now. PB getting into the wall just a little bit there. Let's go ahead and drop back here just a little bit more. This is where your third place driver is, about 8.5 seconds back, and then about 4 seconds back to the 301 and the 09 machine. And here comes that 09 of Holy. He's looking on the inside of Flashbang, as these drivers will run side by side here through turns 3. Both drivers holding their own on the inside and outside. And that number 99, he's right there knocking on the door, waiting for these guys to mess up. And Deagle, he will get a good run here on Flashbang now, as they come down the front straightaway. Slight contact. That 99 machine, he's using that side draft to his advantage, as they will now dive down here into turn number 1. And now he's set his sights on Holy as they come here into turn number 1. But right there, that 301 all over the back bumper of that number 99 machine. So Flashbang, he's looking to possibly make a move here into turn 3. No, he's going to get up into the wall just a little bit, slow his speed, and that's going to allow that number 99 machine to stay out in front for the moment in that 5th spot, as they will dive down here now into turn number 4. Flashbang looking for a run. He might have it here on the exit turn 4. Down the front straightaway, Flash is going to go to the inside, as you see that number 99 machine still holding strong to the outside, heading down into turn number 1. Flashbang, he will retake that 5th spot, and now he has his eyes once again set on that 09 of Holy. Let's go ahead and come back up here to your battle for first. That 7 machine finally got back around the 55. And so these two drivers out here, these guys are really duking it out for the top spot. But right now it went back to PV, and now that 55 machine, Boatman still trying to get back around him as they dive down here into turn number 1. The 7 of PV was just joking around with that number 55 machine, saying, all right, you led your couple laps, now I'm taking it back over. So now we're going to watch and see what happens here with PV. Is he going to start to pull away from that 55, or will that 55 just keep racing really hard? But that still will come to fruition as this race goes on. We have Slip. That's Slip coming down pit road. The 00, that 19 machine of Merc coming down pit road. So our next round of pit stops have started. As you see that number 19 machine now of Mercurio coming out of turns 1, heading down into turn 2 on the exit lamp. All right, and he will go ahead and rejoin the race surface. There is talk about somebody having a black flag. Yeah, so. And here comes that 20th Slip. He's now coming back out of the pits. As the race leaders catch him here. Everybody now somewhat separated a little bit through this race. Right now, this is the closest battle right here is for your race lead. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. As we take a look here at that 301 and the 09 and the 301 now battling it out here for that 3rd spot. Both of these drivers here doing a fantastic, they're doing a fantastic job currently holding their own, you know, being very respectful, keeping their distance. And let's come back here through the field once again. Here comes that 00 machine of Richard Eisel. He's looking to come down and get some tires. So yeah, so this is starting our next pit cycle here, ladies and gentlemen. As we take a look here once again at your race leader of PV, doing a phenomenal job. Slowly starting to pull away from that 55 machine now of Boatman. Boatman probably used up a lot of his equipment trying to get around PV. So I can only imagine that he's going to start to lose time to your race leader. That 7 of PV, he got really close to hitting the wall coming out of turn number 3, but he was able to keep it off the wall as he comes down the front straightaway. Let's go ahead and go back through the field as we catch up here with the 09 and the 301. There's a pretty decent separation between these two. And then we're going to drop back to the 99 and the 4 machine. The 4 machine, he is currently 1 lap down, so he is not going to be first, or so he's not going to be for position. And then back to that 81, just 2 seconds back. I'm sorry, 4 seconds back now to that number 99. $100 laps to go in this race as these drivers head down into turn number 1 for the 61st time. As we take a look here at that 55 machine, he has now dropped 1.4 seconds back behind your race leader. As we take a look here at the number 19 machine, he is currently 1 lap down. As we take a look now here at that number 99 machine, he is running in that 5th spot. I deeply apologize about that, guys. The family just got back and they can be a little bit loud sometimes, so I had to mute myself just for a moment. But as we take a look here, this is the flashbang in that 301 machine. As we come back here to the 09, still running in that 3rd spot, and we're watching that 00 machine of Eisel on fresh tires. He's got a very strong race car, you know, for coming down, for being a lap down. This right here just shows how much tires make a difference here at this racetrack. As we come back up here, this, I believe, yep, now we're back here with the 19 as that's going to be that 20 of Slemp in that blue, that plain blue race car there. So the 55 is now just about 2.5 seconds back from your race leader of PV. So as of right now, everybody's pretty much spread out. Really no true action. Oh, the 7 up into the wall. Going through turns 3 and 4. As he will come out of 4 now. And now we're going to see how much time he actually lost. Going to see how much time he actually lost by getting up into that outside wall. Right now it's 2.47. And he didn't lose any at all, as he is actually now 3.16 seconds in front of that 55 machine of Boatman. So I believe Boatman used up all of his equipment just trying to track down PV, get around PV, and now PV has saved his stuff, and now he's starting to pull away from a Boatman now. So now it's going to come down to all about pretty much your pit strategy. Once again, the 7 machine bouncing off the wall out of turn number 3 and back down this very long straightaway. And right now it's a 3.16 second lead. And now the difference is going to be just about, 3.72 seconds. So he's still pulling away even after tapping up the wall over in turns 1 and 2, or I'm sorry, 3 and 4. And that right there just shows you the separation between your 2 race leaders. Everybody currently all spread out as we take a look here at Flashbang in that number 301 machine. He is trying to gain on that 09 of Joseph Holy, but not able to do anything with it just yet. He's not making any ground on him either. But man, let me tell you what, now your race leader is now over 4 seconds in front of Boatman. So PV having a wonderful race so far, as we are working lap 67 of this event. Yeah, I just got word in my ear that we will be having a car coming down pit road. So we're going to come up here, try to track down, see who it is going to be to come down pit road. But as of right now, everybody is staying out. Here he is right here, that 20 machine of Eddie Slemp. He's coming down pit road. So Slemp back in... there he is, that 11th spot, 4 laps down. He's made his way back down pit road for fresh tires and fuel. As we catch up here with your race leader. Just got word that a couple drivers are going to start making their way down pit road now. The 81 machine. The 81, he is making his way down pit road. Dan Mann. The 4 machine, as well as Robert Weaver, he's going to go ahead and come down pit road. And we just got word that our race leader, the 7 machine, he's going to go ahead and make that hard left turn to come down pit road next time by. So far, what a phenomenal run out of your race leader. He's pulled up to just about 7.6 second gap back to the 55 of Boatman. So he's going to go ahead and start slowing up that machine to come down pit road this time. Slowing down to 55 as that 88 machine comes down as well. That 55 machine, he's going to make his way down pit road as well. Now it's going to be all about hitting your marks, not overshooting your pit stall. As you see, these 2 drivers come in perfectly just fine. Cars up on their jacks. And now they're going to start to pull away here. That number, the number 99 machine, Deagle, he's coming down pit road now to get service on his beat up race car. As we jump up here with that 09 machine here of Holy, he's taken over the race lead. He's currently got a 27-second gap over that number 19 machine of Merck. These 2 drivers, they still got to pit. So we're going to have to wait and see how long that they can go and see how much ground the 7 and 55 both can make on your top 2. And this right here is your battle for second spot. Side by side down the front straightaway. That 7 machine still looking to retake that top spot. Or that second spot, I should say. This time by the 7 went from 25 seconds back down to 23. So he's quickly reeling in your race leader. And that just right there shows how much difference these tires make. As the 19 now has to worry about that number 55 machine of Boatman. And here comes your race leader down pit road, slowing it down to 55 miles an hour. And that's going to hand over your race lead. Come on now. Here it is. That will turn over your race lead to that number 7 machine. As we currently ride on board here with that number 7 of a PV. PV doing a phenomenal job keeping himself out front after this pit cycle. Currently, that number 55 machine is currently sitting just about 5 seconds back to PV. So he has that 55 did gain some time since since they did come down pit road. So that 55 is still holding strong. Game chatter. That's what's got me giggling at the moment, so I apologize about that. As we take a look here at that 55, he's going to start making his way around that 88 machine now of Randy Panis. As he's probably, or he could just sit right there and, continue to use him as a draft to make himself go even faster as he uses that 88 machine. Our next competition yellow is going to be at lap 125. So just a little bit under 50 laps from now, we will see our a competition yellow in just a little bit under 20. I'm sorry, a little bit under 50 or 40 laps or so, as these drivers are still holding strong. There he goes. Oh, 88 almost gets into the wall there. But now he's got clear of the 88. Now he can set his eyes on that second place of that 19 machine. The 19, he still needs to come down pit road, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be very interesting to see how long that 19 machine will stay out here. The fact that he did the fact that he didn't respond to that, it must be true. These guys have an absolute blast over in chat right now, but we cannot listen in. So right now, that 19 machine, yep, the number 19 machine, he did let that 55 get around him. And now that 55 machine, he is now 7 seconds back to the 7. And on the exit here, he's going to get a run on the Ford Mustang of the 81 machine of Dan Mann. As we just cycle through here, take a look at everybody's progress here. We take a look here at the 88 machine of Panis, currently 1 lap down, hanging out in that 8th spot. Right in front of him, you got the 19 machine running third. Currently in front of him, it's going to be the again that 81 machine. We just got word that Joshua Marchio in that 19 machine, he's a little turd because he pitted early than everybody else. But here he is hanging out front, in front of that 09 and 301 machine. So the guy's having a little bit of fun over in chat. Ooh. Alrighty, guys, I apologize about not speaking the last few laps. Went ahead and chowed down on my dinner just a little bit here. As we were taking a look here at that 88 machine of Panis, he is tracking down that 81 machine of Dan Mann. And this is here for that 7th spot. This battle here is really heating up as that 88 machine is now making a run alongside the 81. He's going to look to make the move here on into turn number 3. And man, he will go ahead and get him cleared. And that's going to move the 81 of Man in behind, of Panis there in that 88 machine. All right, so this battle back here has kind of settled themselves down just a little bit. Uh, all right, so this here is your race leader. That's the driver of Jonathan Peavy. And then the next car behind him, which is that 55 machine, 14 seconds back is Boatman. These two drivers are the only two cars currently on your lead lap. Everybody else is now one lap down as we are working lap 96 of 160. So as of right now, PV and that number 55 machine, they're both very strong here, lapping cars. But right now, the guy who is out front, which is that number 7 of Jonathan Peavy, this race could ultimately be his all the way to the end. But we still got to get through one more competition caution. Again, that will happen at lap 125. And so that's going to give these guys just about, a 35 lap shootout to the end of this race. And these guys are talking that there is a good possibility that they will need to make at least one more pit stop in between lap 125 and lap 160. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this will play out, as we are just uh, about 28 or something like that laps left, as you see that number 19 machine now of Josh Merck making his way around the 55. And that number 19 machine, he just came down to get fresh tires. As you can see him, he's going to start to pull away from the 55, and now he's going to start getting his eyes set back on that 7 machine so that he can try to get a lap back before the end uh, of this run leading up to that competition yellow at 125. So he's got a little bit of ground to make up, but I mean, it is possible. Your race leader, he is coming down the front straightaway, coming to the start-finish line, whereas the 19 machine, he's just now coming down into turn 3 and 4. So he's got about a half a lap or more to try to catch him. But, I mean, we're going to have to wait and see what kind of pace the 19 machine here will have on your race leader. As I just heard that we will have a couple cars start to make their way down pit road this time by. As I'm going to try to keep an eye out here and find out who it is. Here comes your race leader. Slow it down to 55. That was probably really close there for that driver of PV, your race leader. Locking up his tires. He did get 2 front tires are flat on that machine, and so that will, and here's that 55 machine. He's coming down pit road as well. All right, that number 88 machine here of Randy Panis, he is saying that he's going to be pitting. I believe it's the 88 saying that he is. Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and come down. The 81 here, he's pitting this time. Here comes that number 99. He's coming down pit road. The 88 is now coming down pit road. And right behind him, squealing his tires, is going to be the 81 of Dan Mann. He's coming down pit road as well. And right now, it's the 09 up in that 3rd spot, followed by the 7 and the 55. So it's still going to be all about these cars not overshooting the pit stalls, as they will come down here and, pretty decent run there. The 99 of Deagle, he's pulling out of the pits now on the access road. As we take a look here at that number 20 machine, who is currently back in that 11th spot, 7 laps down. The 80 machine still making his way back out onto the racetrack. with the 301 machine of Flashbang. He's down on pit road now. There he is right there. That's the 09 of your race leader, Joseph Holy. He's doing a phenomenal job keeping up out front, but just about 4.5 seconds back to him is going to be your race leader of Jonathan Peavy after everything is said and done. So just like I said, 4.5 seconds separation between these two drivers, and Peavy, he's going to have fresher tires, so he's going to be able to catch this 09 machine really quick. And the 09 is going to have to see how far he can go before having to come down pit road, as we are approaching just about 22 laps before our next competition yellow. So we are just under 60 laps to go total. Down to 2.88 seconds between himself and second place of Peavy. Peavy is absolutely dominant here at Indianapolis, as he is looking to go back and regain the race lead. Hopefully he's thinking he can do it before that 09 machine comes down pit road. But here comes that 81. He's looking to get his lap, one of his laps back, as he quickly approached the back bumper of Holy here. And now he's going to try to make a move here. Your race leader right there with one car separating between himself and second place of Peavy. The 81 of Man, he's now going to look to the inside here on the front straightaway. But here comes that 7 machine. He's going to go 3 wide. He threads the needle side by side down into turn number 1. The 7 will regain the top spot, as he made a incredible move at the start finish line. He went 3 wide and he overtook both of those cars in one shot. So that will hand the race lead back over to Peavy here once again. And the 09 said, all right, he caught me, now I'm going to come down pit road. As he's coming out of turn 3, heading down into turn number 4. He's going to keep his car hard to the left on the exit, and he's going to come down and get serviced on that Chevrolet race car, as he gets his car rode down to 55 miles an hour. And that's going to turn... Oh, I just had him. There he is. That's going to turn over second place to Josh Merck, who's about 8 seconds back from him. And then just about 4 seconds back from him, you see him on the exit of turn 2 there. That's the separation back to that number 55 machine of Boatman. So this battle up here for the top 3 spots are really starting to get nice and tidy. But as of right now, that 7 machine out front by 8 seconds. as we take a look at this battle for a second. The 55 on much fresher tires, so Boatman, he was able to get around him really quick with no harm done, as he is now approaching the back bumper. I believe that's, oh, there he goes. That '09 machine of Holy. He's going to allow him to get go one lap down, and that right there will put your top three back. The only cars one lap down here in Atlanta. I'm sorry, at Indianapolis. I was over at Atlanta right before this race, and so I messed up and said Atlanta, but you know what? Here we go. You know, only if the stream could hear you guys. I said only if the stream could hear you guys. You guys have me over here cracking up. You guys having so much fun. I love it. Oh. Well, now I'm offended. I'm leaving. Oh, that 55 machine is in between the 09 and the 301 as he heads down here into turn number 4 now, as they drag race down the front straightaway. And he's going to get around that 301 machine. And now that 09, he's going to make a run here as well. As these two drivers will run side by side here out of turn 2. As let's come back up here and catch up with this 7. Yeah, did you see the 88 there? He went ahead and pulled over to allowed your race leader to get around him just fine. As we take a look back here at your number 55 of Ed Boatman. He's, still falling back just about 13.13 seconds back behind your race leader this last time by. As he comes out of turn number 2, he's still got the 2 orange cars in his rearview mirror. So those guys are using that draft to their advantage to keep up with that 55 machine. And as they dive down here into turn number 3 and turn 4 now, as they will dive here once again into turn 4. Let's come back here. Let's see who else we can find. Pretty much everything's pretty settled down here. Yeah, everything's settled down. The 7's kind of slowed his pace just a little bit, as we have just about 10 laps to go before we get to our competition yellow. As you see the 2 orange cars back behind that 55 machine, still they're not battling for position, but they're still having a pretty cool battle back here. Yeah, as we see here, that 00 making a move on that 99 machine. The 00 of Eisel, he's still 2 laps back, getting around that number 99 machine of Deagle. And now he's got his eyes set on that number 19. He's going to pass Mark there. But again, not for position, but he's still having, these guys still having a lot of fun out here. As you see that 99 driving around the 19 machine. All right, let's see how much he has extended his lead this time. As you see that number 55 coming out turn number 4 down to this start-finish line. And there is just about a 14.12 second separation. So that number 7 machine of PB definitely knows what he's doing and how to get around this track. Still slowly pulling away, even though, they've got just about the same amount of tires on their machines. That 7 machine, he knows how to get around this racetrack and save his tires, exactly what he's been doing this whole time. As you see the 301 machine now get around that, the 09 machine gets around the 301, and here comes the 301 now, getting on the inside of 81, heading into turn number 1, and he's going to be able to get him cleared as well. Oh, the 81 hard into the wall. Oh, contact. But alrighty, and here comes that 09 machine now back on the back bumper of that 55 machine. Again, this is not for position as that 09 machine. He is currently 1 lap down to the 55. So that contact from that 88 machine or that 81 machine did not bring out the caution. So these guys still got just about 6 laps to go before the competition caution will fly. As you see them coming all the way down to that wall on the inside, back to the outside wall. And that's them trying to break up that draft that, that the car behind can, use to gain on the car in front. So they try to break it off by going all the way to the inside, back to the outside. As you see him now just staying up on that outside, as that 09, he's far back enough where he can't really use much with that draft. So they will dive down here into turn number 3, and he might try to break it up on the front straightaway here once again. As you see that 55 machine going down, just as I mentioned, to break up that draft back to that machine. So as soon as it shows a lap 125, so here in just about 3 laps, he will they will go back under caution. Ooh, that 09 hard into the outside wall there, as we see that a 20 a slip. You know, he coming out of the pits, got up into the grass there. Let's go ahead and come back up here and catch up with our race leader. Still a good run here for that number 7 machine of PV, as he comes out of turn number 1 down back into turn number 2. You know, this racetrack is very unique. We didn't really talk much about it when we started up this broadcast. You know, this track is built as a rectangle, and instead of it being typically like one corner being 1 and 2, each corner here is designated as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, if you were to base it off of like how they normally would do it, technically there's 8 corners around this racetrack, but the way that they built it and named it, there's only 4 corners around this track. So it all depends on how they want to take a look at it, as this should be the final lap here for that number 7 of PV. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are not helping my situation. Coming out of turn number 4, we should see the yellow flag here for the competition. Alright, so this... oh! This 7 gets into the wall. Alright. Alright, so the competition caution is out for your race leader of PV, and that's going to bring everybody to the back bumper of your race leader. 3 cars currently on the lead lap, the 7, the 55, and the 19. So that means when we go back green flag racing, we should only have 3 cars on that outside lane, and everybody else is going to be lined up on the inside. So this is going to be very interesting to see how all this here will play out, as they will come across start finish line and catch up with the pace car. So here we go, as these cars are going to start to wind themselves down. There's the pace car on the backstretch now, heading into turn number 3. as your race leaders will come down pit road. The 7 and 55 will come around, and then the 19 machine. The 19 machine, he will also come down pit road when he gets back around here. There he is. All right, right here. So coming out of the pits, that 55 machine of Boatman, he will go ahead and take over the race lead. So the reason why the 55 was able to get in front of the 7 is because the 7 was getting, sorry, that 7 machine was getting damage repaired on his race car. And so that's going to allow him to get in, take advantage of that, get in front of the 7 for this restart. As we take a look here, so when we go back green flag race, and we're looking about 32 laps to go, and or 31 laps to go, I believe, actually. So as of right now, we have 3 cars on the lead lap: the 55, the 7, and the 19 machine. As we see all these drivers now coming down pit road to get service on their race cars and possibly get some damage fixed here as well for a few of these drivers after having serious issues. As you see there they go. As you see that 19 machine coming back down pit road, he's looking to get his fresh tires on his machine now, and he's gonna pull it out. No, he's gonna allow them to work a little bit here on his race car to fix up some of that damage that he incurred early on in this race, and now he will go ahead and pull out back on to the access road, leaving the pits. So he's going to be able to catch back up here with your race leaders, starting third. There it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Your second place and your first place. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So as so your 19 machine, he will have a end. He will have the end of a longest line penalty here. And so we will technically only have 2 cars start on the outside. Alrighty. Coming out of turn number 3, heading into 4, we are going to go green this time by. Alright, here we go. The 55, the 7 will on the outside. Everybody else is going to be on the inside here on this restart. And into the restart zone, the green flag will wave. Once again, here at Indianapolis. And right now, that 00 got a really good start there. The race leaders will not be able to clear that 00. So here comes that 00 on the inside. That 81 machine of Dan Mann had issues getting into turn 1. Or I'm sorry, turn 2. Let's go back here, take a look, see what happened. Let's come all the way back here. As you see, these drivers, they go 4 wide almost into turn number 1. The 19 just got into the back of the 81. So as you see, the race leaders are going to come back down pit road to get some final repairs done on their race cars. I don't think they are going to be taking tires here, as they only have less than 1 lap on these fresh tires. Yep, so they're going to come down here, get damage fixed on their cars. as we look back to that 00 machine of Eisel, that 09 of Holy. All right, so we're gonna get these guys lined up here. The 00 and the 09 will be on. There he is. There he goes. So he got himself taken care of. Your race leaders are actually the 55, the 7, and 19. That they're starting right back about that third row right there, the third car on the outside. So this is going about to be good as these drivers in front, the 00, the 09, the 99. These guys up here, they're trying to get their laps back along with the 88 there on the inside. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. And we are getting ready to go back green flag here at Indianapolis. All right, and we are... Oh, big checkup. Big crash behind. Let's go ahead. Alrighty. So the inside lane checked up. The 301 had absolutely nowhere to go. So the 19, the 301, the 81, all involved in this one. Turn 3. Alrighty, so they're gonna.
So you guys, try to tighten up as you're coming out of 4, not last second before it's going green flag. So you can gauge what the speed is like.
Don't go around one more time.
Feels like iRacing.
Yeah, I pacing.
Not really.
Should give it to us this time.
He's opening the door right there.
There it goes.
With a head of steam, moving to the outside is Chin. Richie says it can't be done. Tony Shallen says turn on the reggae music. If you're gonna pass me, you're gonna do it high.
There is just one more lap remaining, and look how close Modoff is. He got the slipstream.
There we go. 2 laps to settle it in the Blue Emu Firecracker 400.
All right,
Whatever
no
you
more
got, you gotta
shenanigans.
give it now.
Yeah, the sooner you guys can get packed up tight with each other, the better. So.
They still run wheel to wheel. Now through the snake, the S as we go. Quaro edges ahead. Modoff is still there.
White flag, one more to go on the Daytona 250. Kepler leads that lap. Who's going to lead the last one?
To the line, look at that. Dave Chapman's going to send it around the outside final corner. Has he got it done?
Continuing to go side by side for the lead through 3 and 4, and they manage it safely. Now through 5.
And hunting for a way by it all. Round 2 between Phil Sell and Rico.
To the outside. White flag is.
Oh, come on.
He's opening the door right there. With a head of steam, moving.
Alright, we are back. Green flag racing here at Indianapolis. I'm not exactly
Tied
sure
in.
what happened to my game capture. Give me just one moment here while I try to get this figured out here.
Oh, contact.
Oh yeah.
Gonna throw it.
Is everybody still going?
Is there a
Don't throw
caution?
it. No.
Oh, we missed
Throw
it.
it. Andy, throw it.
Oh, that would do it.
If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me.
Alright, now I'm not happy. Hang on, guys. Scene. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize deeply about that. Not exactly sure what happened there, but we have a battle currently here for that for that third spot between the 09 and the 55. So the 09 up to that third spot after being one lap down, as we have a battle out here for our race lead. It is between that number 19 and that 7 machine. So right now that 19 of Mercurio, he's got it right now, but still right on his tail is PV into that number 7 machine. So don't count out that 7 yet after being so strong as we come here. As that 19 gets a little bit sideways there in turns 3, and that's going to bring the 7 right back to his back bumper. And on the exit of turn number 4, another big wobble out of that 19 machine. And here comes PV now looking to make a move on Merc, heading down here into turn number 1. He's not going to do it. The 301 machine has now retired out of this event. Let's go ahead and drop back here just a little bit here to the 09 and 55. And that's 00. And here. All right, here he comes now. He's looking to make a move here on the front straightaway. That's going to be the 7 machine of PV for the race lead. He's going to possibly, no, he's not going to look just yet. He's still going to stay right behind him as we come around this next time by. We're going to have 15 laps to go, as you see here coming out of turn number 2. Your 2 race leaders way out front here. Here he comes. Oh, the 7's looking. PV had a chance, but instead he's going to stay right there on the back bumper of that number 19 machine of Merc, as they will come out of turn 2. Slight contact with the wall there for the number 7 of PV on the exit of turn 2. And they are still going to ride front nose to tail, as they are just about 3.5 seconds out in front from 3rd and 4th and 5th. I'm sorry, 3rd and 4th. And then about 7.5 seconds back to that number 99 machine. The 81 machine, he has blown his engine. So Dan Mann will bring his race car down pit road. And that is going to bring out our caution. Alright, so let's go back here just a little bit to this last restart. Whoops. This is going to be the quickest way to do this. Alright, so let's take a look here and see what happened on this restart. So they went green flag. Trying to come back here to see exactly what happened. If I'm not mistaken, they were talking about that. Yeah, so right here, they do go 3 wide here for the race lead. This is something that we missed while I was having issues, and that 55 machine hit hard to the outside lane, and that's what you guys missed. But as we come back live here, we're going to have just a little bit under 10 laps to go when we go back green flag. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my grandson's making his debut here on the iCast Racing Network. Do you want to say hi? Nothing. He's just messing with the mic. Okay. He dropped the box. There you go. No! Alrighty. Here we go. Whee! Box. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to circle around. We're going to have just about 8 laps to go. Yeah. 9 laps, 8 laps to go. And your race leader is going to be that number 7 machine, a PV. The 19 machine is going to be right behind him. That's Merc. And then that 09, that plain orange car behind him. That 55. And then the 99. So we've still got 5 cars on the lead lap. The pace car is in. This is it. This is for the final 9 laps for the Kiss the Bricks 400 here at Indianapolis. And we are green flag racing once again. As you see that 19 machine give the 7 a heck of a push coming to the start finish line. As your race leaders still running a single file here, coming through turns 1 and 2. And out of turn 2. Alrighty, that 7 machine is still out front of that number 19 machine. So Merc and PV, these guys are starting to pull away a little bit here from that 09 and the 55 machine. That 19 machine still trying everything he can to get back to the back bumper of that 7 machine. However, PV has been absolutely strong all race long, as we have a big block from that 09 on the 55 heading down the back straightaway. This is the battle for that 3rd spot. Here he comes, the 55 looking to the inside of the 09, got up on the curb. He lost all of his momentum out of the corner. And now here comes that 00. He is 1 lap down. He is now racing that 55 really hard here as they come through turns 1 and 2. And now that 09 machine has he's going to have a run here on the back straightaway. He's back to that back bumper of the 09 machine as they fly down the back straightaway into turn number 3. The 55 look possibly going to try to make a move. Boatman decides to make better of it as he will come through turns 3 down into turn 4. He's going to stay right behind that 09 of Holy. And now right on the back bumper of Holy, the 55 gets loose out of turn 4. He's going to lose all that momentum he just gained. And now that 00, that 1 lap down car, he's going to get in separation in between the two. And now he's going to have to work hard to get back around that 00 machine and try to catch that that 09 as they will come back out. That 09 machine, he had radio connection issues, and so that's going to put the 55 up into that top spot. for the podium. So he's now going to be that 3. So Boatman will take home 3rd at the moment. As let's jump back up here to our race leaders. That 7 machine now out to almost a full second lead over the 19 right there. That's the separation between 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Here they come down into turn number 3. We are going to have just about 4 laps to go this time by. Your race leader, Jonathan Peavy, out to a little bit more than, or a little bit less than a second over that 19 machine of Merck. Nice and easy here. There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Still really good racing to go here as we are working lap 157. This driver of PV just needs to absolutely keep his cool. Boom. Really close there. Out to the line. Beautiful. Here we go. We're going to have just about 2.5 laps to go this time. Into turn number 3. Out of 3. Go to 4. Let's go ahead and come back here through the field and see what racing action we have going. We have that number 88 machine still holding off that 4 car, but he is 3 laps down compared to the 4. Coming into turns 2 here. Onto the back straightaway. 1.5 laps remaining here for your race leader of that 7 machine of Jonathan Peavy. And heading down here into turn 3, out of turn 3, up into turn 4 this time, he is going to see the white flag for the Kiss the Bricks 400. 2.5 miles left for that number 7 of Jonathan Peavy. White flag is in the air. This is the final lap of this race, ladies and gentlemen. The 7 up into the wall a little bit on the entry to turn 1, but not a big difference as there is a 1.5 second gap between 1st and 2nd. PV out of turn number 2 for the final time. Coming down the back straightaway. Half a lap remaining, 2 corners to go for PV in that number 7 machine. Heading down into turn 3 for the final time. Turn 4 now as he dives down. No mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kiss the Brick 400 race winner is going to be Jonathan Peavy in that number 7 machine, followed by that number 19 machine of Merck. That 55 will bring it home 3rd for Boatman. And then that 09 machine will bring that home 4th. And the 99 machine of Deagle, he will bring it home 5th. So oh, hard contact there. As these guys are now playing Wreckfest down here the back straightaway. 1 car upside down. There he goes. The 19 gives that 4 nice good love tap there. The 20 giving the 19 some love taps. Oh, on the front straightaway. These guys now just having an absolute blast of a time. Let's see if we can find our race lead or race winner. Oh, there he is. Here it goes. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, what a race. Before we get words here with our race winners, ladies and gentlemen, the driver of that number 7 machine is going to be Jonathan Peavy. Your number 19 is going to be Jonathan Merck. The number 55 of Ed Boatman will bring it home third. The 09 of Holy, he will bring it home fourth. And the 99 Deagle, he will bring it home fifth. Then the 00 of Eisel, he will bring it home sixth. The 88 Randy Pennis, he will bring it home seventh. Weaver will bring it home eighth in that number 4 machine. Slip will bring it home ninth. D-Man, Dan Man, he will bring it home 10th. Flashbang in that 301 will bring it home 11th. 12th will be Odinson. And then Koba will bring it home 13th. What a phenomenal race we got to see here today. As we take a look here. So this is going to work right here for us. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see if we can get a word with our top 3. Kyle, if you are watching the stream, buddy, I guess they're looking for you here in Discord. So right now they are discussing that all right. Yeah, so let's see here. Hey guys, this is Mike up in the booth. The top 3. Does any of you guys would like to be interviewed today? Race me. Yeah, I don't think I think he gone. Oh, okay. That's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, go ahead and jump down here to the broadcast booth with me real quick if you don't mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner, driver of that number 7 machine. Man, what a absolute dominant race for you here at Indy, and to bring home the win here and kiss the bricks 400. Uh, Tell us about your race. I know it was a very long one with the amount of cars that were here tonight. But man, let me tell you what, you were very dominant. How was that race car?
We run it. I love Indianapolis. It's one of my favorite tracks. Um, but I've had a setup for Indianapolis that I run that just it never gets tight. It stays stable, stays turning, and the first lap it's loose. I got to hold on to it for the first lap. After the first lap, it's I'm good to go. Um, and so it's just that setup that I've got. It's a lot of fun to drive because it's easy to drive, but it's also fast.
Yeah, definitely fast for sure. I know early on, early in the race, right, I think it was like probably right around lap, oh, maybe like lap 40-ish. You allowed the 55 to get around you. You're like, well, now you led some laps. Now it's my turn to retake it. And then you just absolutely just started to drive away from him. So I absolutely thought that was really funny how you allowed him to take over
Yeah.
for a couple laps, and you're like, okay, see ya.
Well, and that was the thing is it wasn't necessarily a matter of letting him take over for a couple of laps. He was faster than me for the first 10 laps, and he got around me. I was like, you want to push it. I'll let you push it. And so once his tires started to get warmed up, he got tighter than I did, and I was able to get around him. And so that was the thing about that setup is that I could just keep it going on the long run.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, very phenomenal run for you. Really enjoyed that. Well, congratulations, man, on your win tonight. Is there anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to?
I mean, all the guys here at KVM are a lot of fun. Glad a couple of the guys, or at least one of the guys from over at Maverick HVRL came over and raced with us. That was a lot of fun. But guys here at Maverick are a good group of guys to race with. Some of the guys from PRL, or not PRL, but from RRA came over and raced with us, and it was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can have some more people do it next time we run a race like this. Hope we can get more people.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your race win, and we'll give you guys a chat next time that something like this pops up, I'm sure.
Yeah. Also, the second place finisher is here for a chat.
He is here for a chat. Oh, beautiful. So, Mr. Merck, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Man, what a phenomenal run out of you as well in that number 19 machine. I know that you're hanging out back in that third spot for quite a bit of this race, but the last about 40 laps, I'm sorry, yeah, probably about the last 40 laps, that number 19 machine absolutely came alive. How was your race as it went on, and do you think you could have done anything different to possibly catch that number 7 machine?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely the class of the field tonight, so we were all kind of catching up pretty much from lap one. I made a couple of adjustments in the middle of the race, got greedy with some grill tape and some other stuff, and the car was probably about to blow up there at the beginning of that first long run after our competition caution, like around lap 30 or something like that. And lucky for me, I was able to keep the hood on it and get it down pit road and go on like an off strategy and stay on the lead lap that way. But at the end of the race, I think I found what I needed in the car, and I think I had a car to compete with the 7, and then we took a little bit more than we could have, and then we were really loose in that last run. So but it was a really good showing from us, and I really enjoyed it. Lots of good, clean racing, and I always love to race with the 7 car. He's fast and he races clean. So
Yeah, definitely. You can't ask more than that. Um, is there anybody that you would like to give a shout out before I let you go today?
Yeah. So obviously the KVM guys are fantastic for hosting me kind of on last minute. Don't normally race with these guys. I'm typically at NNSCRA. We're on Facebook, and I'm putting together sort of this special event league thing called the Sandbox Series, and the whole point of it is to show off brand new tracks that are being created throughout the community, whether they're long-standing. Um, track creating crews or they're individuals that have made their first ever, maybe even like a joke track like Talladega Jump or something like that. We'd race it. If you're into sandbox and you're into track making, you should come check us out. There's a couple links on Reddit if you're looking for that. And then of course I got to thank um, family, girlfriend, and all the guys that I usually race with at NNSCRA.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's actually quite funny because I actually just downloaded the Sandbox yesterday and probably gonna fire it up for the first time here, probably within the next couple days, and probably play around, make a track, and just have a little bit of fun with it. And maybe I can convince you that my track is good enough for you to use.
Hey, we'd love everything that you got out there. I mean, I started playing around with Sandbox because I was hosting a league and I wanted the top lane of a track to have paint grip so we could, grip it up or whatever. So, start off small and get more and more ambitious with your projects. I love to see what everybody can make in this game, so looking
Beautiful.
forward to it.
All right, well, congratulations on I can't even remember what spot you finished second there. And
Yeah.
but yeah, so down here also we have the 88 of Randy. Randy, do you got a copy? Mr. Planet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey man, how was your race? Did you have any fun out there? I know you finished a couple laps down. But I mean, regardless, I mean, it looked like a lot of fun out there. How was your race?
Yeah, I battled a lot with Dan, and well, then what did he do? He blew his motor, I guess. But yeah, it ran a lot by myself though too. So it was hard for me to keep the draft with those guys. But yeah, it was all good, all good.
Beautiful, and glad that you were able to come out here and join us tonight. I know it was absolute blast. Especially up here in the booth. I know after it got spread out a little bit. But I mean, all around, yeah, you had definitely really good battle going with Dan Mann back there. I know I caught that a couple of times throughout the broadcast, so I definitely enjoyed it very much, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one as well. Is there anybody that you would like to give a shout out to?
Everybody, KVM, PRA, RRA, all the guys. Some of the guys I remember from RRA. But yeah, it was all good. Had a good time.
Absolutely, and congratulations on finishing the race, and we'll see you at the next one. We also got Mr. Deagle in the number 99 up here. Bruce, you got a copy?
Hey,
Hey, you know what? You came down here.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Listen.
Well, you know what? How was your race? Congratulations, I believe, on your 5th place finish.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. There's a lot of good drivers tonight. It was fun. Lots of clean racing.
Yep.
Lots of green flag laps and pit stops. It was really good. It was Indianapolis is such a great track, and got to watch your tires and be patient. And yeah, it was nice racing with new guys. These guys really all raced good and clean. It was a lot of fun. I'm really happy with the 5th. That's yeah. So you get Hindi and Raceman, those guys up there, and work. Those guys are fast. So just staying on the lead lap is a win for me for sure. And all the guys were fun. It's a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I won't bother you too much longer, man. Is there anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to before I let you go today? Yeah, absolutely. It was my absolute honor and privilege to do this with you guys. But congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you at the next one.
You betcha. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us right here on the iCast Racing Network. A big congratulations once again to your race winner, Jonathan Peavy, in that number 7 machine. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you do in life, you guys have fun doing it. If it's not fun, make it fun. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, happy time zones and adios.
This has been a production of the iCast Racing Network powered by iRacing. Thank you for your continued support. Don't forget to like and subscribe for notifications for all of our live events right here on YouTube and Twitch. We would like to thank SDK Gaming for their production overlays that makes this event enjoyable. Until next time, happy time zones.